Alrighty. Round 4 with the Legacy combo deck. And this hand seems like it's alright. It's got Ponder to maybe look for an Emrakul to put under the bridge, and Stifle. Kinda wish I was on the play with this hand. So it's hard to keep up Stifle when you have to cast Ponder, but you know. So probably playing Ponder turn 1, looking for Emrakul to put under. And also looking maybe for Force of Will. There it is. Okay, so Swamp, Deathrite could be a number of decks, but I'm still gonna lead with Ponder. I could keep up Stifle, but to prevent Wasteland, but again, I'd rather him Wasteland Tropical than MosswortBridge. These are not the cards I'm looking for. I mean, Brainstorm is good, Daze is fine, but Traverse is not good at this point. And there's nothing spicy to put under the bridge. So I guess I could put Traverse, Brainstorm, Daze, draw Daze this turn, have Brainstorm for next turn, and then I can get rid of Traverse. But Daze, the problem with Daze is the opponent has a Deathrite in play, so it's unlikely that's going to do anything. So I think I'm going to shuffle. Alright, Dreadnought is a good card. It's a little risk to play Dreadnought against black deck because you can have Liliana and Abrupt Decay. Another problem with Traverse is that my opponent has a Deathrite in place, so it seems like it's harder to get the lead. Yeah, I could counter this, but no need. Preordain. I could play Dreadnought with Force of Will backup. The problem is, of course, Abrupt Decay. Abrupt Decay doesn't care about Force of Will. And it's pretty likely my opponent has Abrupt Decay in his deck. So I think a better way to do it is cast Ponder. And there is Emrakul. Okay. So put back Emrakul, Preordain, and Bubble. And let's not shuffle. So my opponent does not have Wasteland. Put Emrakul. Order is kind of irrelevant. Play Bauble. Target my opponent. Bloodbraid Elf. Okay, so this is John. I think this is a pretty good matchup. Much better than straight up green black. Oh no. Oh, that's unfortunate, but that sucks. I mean, Deathrite has diminishing returns, so. At this point, I'm getting kind of desperate because I'm getting hit with a large Grim Flare. I mean, Bim's Abrupt Decay. Interesting. Three Dreadnoughts, huh? Yeah, I think I just have to go for it. If he has another Decay, then What can you do? Yeah, my opponent has everything. Okay. Human. I think I'm just gonna have to allow that because need is preordained. Then again, I think getting hummed. Alright, so I'm dead. So I want Silver Library. And Piffing Needle is interesting. To protect me from Wasteland, I think I want Piffing Needle. You can also hit Deathrite and Liliana of the Veil. Put out Street Wraith, Bauble, and I don't like Daze in this matchup too much. I think I keep one on the play. Actually, I want Not of This World instead of like preordained or the taxing probe, I guess. It was too late. Alright, we're back. And I should have sideboarded one more card, but I didn't have time. So, yeah, this is fine. I'm gonna leave it MosswortBridge because I need a green mana so I can play my cards. And, well, if he wastelands me, you know, what can you do? I'm gonna put Force of Will underneath. So now it's not a big deal if he wastelands me. Probably takes Sylvan Library. Unless he has Abrupt Decay. Okay. Dreadnought. Interesting. So I think I do is I go Wasteland and Traverse for a basic island. Here we go. Already have 3 card types in my graveyard. Okay, my opponent does not play around Stifle, which is not a great play. But it looks like he's not going to get punished for it. This is Pyroblast. Right. You got it. Alright, this is not looking good. I mean, if I had an Emrakul underneath the bridge, I could have won the game, but I don't, so what can you do? Put 2 cards on the top. Right, I'm gonna get rid of Emrakul, I think. I could also get rid of the Cavern, but this means I can reshuffle my Sylvan Library. Of course, I just drew Traverse. Alright. Yep. Alright. I have Delirium now at least. So if I had something good underneath the bridge, I could have traversed for that, but I think my best chance to win this game is to traverse for a MosswortBridge and hope to just mice into a Dreadnought next turn, or traverse for that matter. Alright, I think we are dead, but let's play it out. Alright, that is that. Alright, we are on the play. But this hand has a cycler but no land, so I think it's too risky to keep. This has two cycler and a forest. You get to scry a card immediately into my hand. Don't want Force of Will with this mulligan. Of course. Alright, cycle. This is the risk of keeping hands with a lot of 0 mana draw spells. Stoneforge, okay, so we're probably up against some Esper Stoneblade or something. I'm gonna go with Tropical Island. Or I could go for, if it's the Death and Taxes, could be, I'm gonna go for a basic island. Emrakul Cavern. I mean, Emrakul is a fine card with Brainstorm, but since I don't have a MosswortBridge, I'm gonna reshuffle. Traverse, and I already have Delirium, which is cool. Alright, so I go for Brain. Traversing here for a MosswortBridge since I have so many Brainstorms. I think it's too risky to get Dreadnought. I'm gonna stifle this fetch land if I'm allowed to. Nope. Alright, stifle that. Mostly just to buy time, I don't really care if... Ooh, Savannah, so this is probably some kind of Maverick. Who knows? I'm gonna Brainstorm, hope for Emrakul. Didn't, so I can put back some dead cards down. Forest and Tropical. So I could cast Probe to get one more chance of Emrakul, but I think it's better to just get rid of dead cards. And I hit nothing, so I'm gonna put Force of Will. Play the Bauble and I may want to Force of Will in my hand. Swords to Plowshares. Okay, so I know Swords to Plowshares and Stoneforge. Okay. Well, one card. Yeah, I'm gonna daze that because it just buys me more time. Traverse. I'll start by probing here. kind of a tough hand to slog through, but we'll do our best. Stifle is a good one. So I'm gonna play my island. I'm gonna traverse for a MosswortBridge. So next turn I can put the Emrakul underneath the bridge. For now, and now I'll also be able to have Stifle going. Hopefully my opponent wastelands my MosswortBridge. But I may have to brainstorm this turn so I can keep Stifle open. Because if I wait to brainstorm on my turn, I'm not gonna have any more blue mana. So yeah, Stoneforge. So I guess I could brainstorm in response. Because I'm not gonna Stifle it. Right. This is not really what I wanted to see. What can you do? Did draw another brainstorm at least. Okay, so now MosswortBridge. Put an Emrakul underneath. And now I only need to draw Dreadnought, because I have also the other MosswortBridge which can protect my Dreadnought. But I will try to keep one blue mana open always from this point on. Oh man, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, so a fetch land, cast brainstorm. Alright, this actually gives me an opening, because if I draw Dreadnought now, I have a chance because I have Stifle ready. And I did. Nice. Back these two. And cost Dreadnought. With Stifle ready for Wasteland. So I think I'm gonna have an Emrakul in play. And that should be game. So my opponent could have probably won this game if he had kept both Wastelands up. Yep, I'm gonna prevent that from happening. And let's cast the Emrakul. Nice, this should be game. Unless my opponent top decks Caracas. And even then, I have a couple of turns to rebuild. Nice. Okay. So I'm definitely putting in Piffing Needle, because I think Wasteland is one of the ways he gets out of this. And I'm replacing Cavern with Caracas, so he can bounce Talia and annoying permanents. Knowledge of this world is also great because it protects from swords and Caracas. Take out one Bauble, one Street Brave, and on the draw, I think days can go. Could put in Sylvan Library just to try to dig. But I don't know. I guess I'll replace 1 days with Sylvan Safekeeper. Just to have a lot of protection. And then maybe on the play I will put back the daces. Who knows? Who knows? Don't like spell pierce. Well, this hand is something. I have 2 redraws with Street Wraith and Probe. I have Brainstorm to put back Emrakul. I have Sylvan Safekeeper. I'm gonna run this, even though it's risky. Ethervial, I guess I can. Probably not gonna counter it, but yeah, no, I don't think I care about Ethervial. I'd rather him not have it, but I think I want to protect some other stuff here. Okay, so he had another vial. I guess I'm happy. I did let it resolve. Tale is annoying. No Wastelander. Wow, I'm gonna take a lot of damage here. Alright, so I did find a Windswept Heat. So now I will have Delirium once I... So what I think I do is... I actually think I passed the turn and cost Brainstorm end of my opponent's turn. Then on my turn I have Delirium, so I can traverse for... Actually, no, that doesn't work. I was gonna Brainstorm back Emrakul, but I can't both traverse and... it's just tough. Actually, I think I cost Ponder. Okay, I don't think this is gonna cut it. Not a force, alright. Heat, alright. That's fine. Stoneforge, so that means the Batterskull is coming soon. I think I just allow that. Sort of fire nice, alright. But it's gonna take some time before my opponent can. Come on, man. So, gonna lead with Brainstorm here. Back. Force. and force, I think, through Wasteland. Play basic forest and traverse for. I actually think I traverse for Dreadnought because I have this backup plan of just casting Dreadnought that actually stabilizes the board right now, considering my opponent's hand. And I can back it up with a Sylvan Safekeeper. So I'm gonna have to go off the MosswortBridge plan for a moment, but and that's also because I don't have any. Okay, so that doesn't actually stop my combo because Dreadnought is an artifact spell, so it doesn't actually change anything. Alright, so now I can go Wasteland and put a Dreadnought into play. I hope my opponent can't do anything about it. So Tala is annoying for sure. Okay. It's nice that Dreadnought is a colorless card. So let's see. Right now I'm pretty stable. I don't think I want to attack because my opponent attacks me back for 4 life. So I put my opponent to 7, then he goes up to 11. But he attacks me for 9. So what I do is probably play Safekeeper just to be safe. And then I can't cast any more spells this turn. But at the end of my opponent's turn I can cast a Brainstorm. But now my Dreadnought is safe, and that's about all I can ask. Not attacking. Looking to draw some MosswortBridges. Wasteland, of course, is a little worse when my opponent has a Vial in play. And I put it up to 3. Is this? That's only my creatures. I can give my opponent's creatures Shroud when he tries to attack. So my opponent can put a sword into play, but I don't think that matters too much. I'm gonna cast Brainstorm. And now my opponent can activate Stoneforge if he wants to. Okay, so put back Emrakul and Probe. Okay. Flicker Whisper would be bad, but alright. But that's only no creatures. Yeah, that's bad for me. So now I actually think I attack, and then I can play a Dreadnought post-combat. To give it vigilance, sort of. I don't think I'm winning this game. But do you think I wasteland to stop equipments? I mean, now my opponent can't equip Fire and Ice. Alright. So I'm drawing Emrakul, so it's not looking good. Death Right Channel. Yeah, I might as well force a will though. God knows I'm not doing much else. So now I attack a Dreadnought. My opponent is on a virtual 11 with the Battery Skull. But I think I may be able to win this. It's going to be very close. Well, if you drew creature, knight. Okay, that's bad for me. Not gonna lie. Attack. The reason I attacked is because as soon as my opponent draws like a Flicker Wisp, I'm close to being dead. It's all because of the Vial. If my opponent did not have either Vial, I would have won this game. Yeah, we're dead. Sanctum Prelate killed us this game. Don't think I want null rod, even though it could be decent. We can put them back. Daces. But there is one of them. Over A. I think having 4 traverse could be a bit much. And I think also remove 1 force of will for a Sylvan library because I may need extra cards. No, this hand will have to do. And I will kind of chill for a turn because I want to wait with the Piffing Needle. If my opponent plays a Edo Vial, I think I needle the Vial. If my opponent doesn't do anything, I could Vial Wasteland. I also don't want to cast MosswortBridge before I get the Brainstorm. Okay, there is something I could Piffing Needle, but I don't know if I really want to do that yet. I'm gonna cast MosswortBridge now. And there is Emrakul. Okay. Well, now I'm definitely Piffing Needling a Wasteland. And if my opponent taps out, we got this, I think. But I wish I had a blue card in my hand. Okay, so I can't counter any creatures. But I don't care about Sanctum Prelate because that doesn't affect creatures. Also have no. I also have no. There's no lands in the graveyard, so this should be a very good position. Guess my opponent could have Caracas, but you know, you can't play around everything. Run this. The Emrakul is a creature, so it's not affected by Talia. Pretty lucky, but you know, you are looking at the top 4 cards, almost like Ethermux Marble, but worse, of course. No, thank you. And if I draw a blue card, that would be very nice. Although, no, okay. Going to attack and play Piffing Needle on Caracas because it's the only card I lose to, I think. Play fetch. Needle on Caracas. Play Sylvan Library. And there aren't too many answers now. Boom. All right. So this was my first competitive league. I will maybe see you some other time. But Oh wait, I forgot something. Let's open this chest, shall we? That is the most fun. So, are we getting something sweet? Boom! No, not really. Got Heartbeat of Spring, which is a miss. But it was still fun to play, and I will see you next time.